Hello everyone, and welcome back to the 100 Line Last Defense Academy. So last time we did a lot. It was the longest episode I've had in a long time. We found the second to last Defense Academy. We celebrated, well, actually, let me go in order. So we celebrated our victory against the invaders in the last episode, but then we lost all of our food. We met the second to last academy, and we met most of the Squad B, and we brought them back and saved the school, the main school, when it was getting attacked. So we are now in the post-battle after the longest fight in the entire game so far, which was 4 turns. All right. I'm gonna warm up my voice. Let's do it.
Phew, a heck of a lot happened this time around, but at least we all made it back alive.
What, you think I let a bunch of candy-ass invaders get the better of me? Have a little faith.
I'm glad I got here in time. The journey back was pretty hectic. As we were talking, the door to the warm room opened and the others rushed in.
Splendid work as always, everyone. Looks like my sister's vision came in clutch after all. We told you everything would work out, didn't we?
Why are you acting so happy? You didn't even do anything.
My thanks to you new arrivals as well. You really saved the day, just like my dear sister predicted.
Who are these guys? Are they part of your unit as well?
Why were you not on the battlefield with us? Surely you would not desert your allies in their time of need.
Well, you see,
I'm sorry, I'm just a useless piece of garbage that's had the supreme arrogance to adopt this mockery of human form. I have no idea what you're talking about, but it sure is fun to watch you squirm.
Never mind that. I thought I was hungry before, but I could barely stand now. My vision's getting blurry.
Oh yeah, that's right, the people at the main school still haven't had any food.
oh, I almost forgot. We brought a bunch of food over from our school.
You've got food? For real? Of course, if you want it, you'll have to show proper deference. Get on your knees and lick the floor. If I can't have a red carpet reception, seeing you toil will be the next best thing.
Ignore Kurara. What do you guys say to a victory meal? We can talk more afterwards. That sounds great. I'm so hungry I could puke.
I'm gonna have to find a different voice for Nozomi because her voice sounds too similar to Tsubasa's. Then let's all pitch in and get the food off the bus and into the cafeteria.
Fine, I'll do anything if it means I get to eat something other than canned bread.
We made our way outside to where the school bus was waiting. With everyone helping out, it didn't take us long to unload the supplies we'd brought over. Ooh. Back in the cafeteria, we let the Rationomatic do its thing, and soon we had a glorious feast. No one bothered with manners, we devoured it all like wild animals. In a few short minutes, the plates we'd piled high with food had been picked clean. After days of starvation and exertion, the team from the main campus was hungrier than I'd ever seen them.
Oh boy, I needed that.
I can feel the nutrients seeping into me. Why am I crying? Come on, buddy. I just got all that sodium.
I was starting to feel like I was never going to be full again.
Glad we could help with that. Maybe you'd like a nice, massage to follow.
What was that first thing you said?
You lost all your supplies in a fire, right? How awful.
How moronic. We should have just let natural selection run its course. Lay off, will ya?
Well, you should be fine now. I took a quick inventory of what we brought over. There's plenty to last the rest of our team here, for all of us.
All of us? You mean you're staying? Oh, right. I still haven't told you about that part. It all started when that storm hit. I went on to recount my experience of the last few days. I'd gotten separated from Gaku and Tsubasa during the storm, only to be rescued by Nikyo. I still can't believe Nikyo is a guy. All this time leading up to the game, I thought Nikyo was a girl for some reason. He took me to the second to last academy where I met Nozomi, Kurara, Kyoshika, and Yugamu. While I was there, the enemy attacked and one of the commanders was too much for us, but it turned out the school was only a decoy. After it self-destructed, the others had to come with me, so all 13 of us could defend Last Defense Academy together. 13. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Huh. Oh, right, because Moko, the fifth member of Squad B, is not... She's still captured. She hasn't been introduced yet. And Hiriko is gone. So, yeah, 13. My bad.
So these guys are gonna live here with us with the rest of us from now on?
That's right. Apparently they were always meant to join us eventually.
Nice to meet you. Let's work hard to keep this school safe.
I don't know about that. I mean, we just met you guys. Enough of your ineffectual protest, cabbage breath. You should be honored to have an aristocrat like me among you. In the future, if the future of humanity wasn't at stake, I'd never even subject my eyes to your trashy appearances, except to point you out in a police lineup.
I don't think she's joking, Ima. You sure have a sense of humor, Miss Osuzuki. Criticizing our appearances looking the way you do? Pure comedy gold. Okay.
Are you going to let them get away with that, Kyoshika? He's laughing at you, belittling your individuality.
That insult was aimed at me. Prepare to face the judgment of the Holy Jumanji sword. Foul miscreant.
Please, everyone, don't fight. We're supposed to be a team.
Are you okay, Aito?
We have so many new allies, new friends. My heart feels like it's gonna burst. But perhaps we should wait until tomorrow before we start getting to know each other. I'm sure we're all tired from that battle.
I'm good with that. Gonna be pretty freaking sweet sleeping on a full stomach for a change.
Then, shall we all meet up again tomorrow morning here in the cafeteria?
I expect the beds to be suitably clean and hygienic. If I see any stains, there'll be trouble.
Yeah, whatever. It had been a long day. Yeah, that's an understatement. In the span of one day, Takumi met the members of Squad B, fought the invaders at the secondary school, ran back to the secondary school, and then had another fight against an invader commander. 2 major fights in a single day. Like, the final day, day 28, I looked back, it took up like more than half of the entire episode last time. It's like the longest day in the game so far, except for maybe like day 1. Hey, Yugamu. Quite the view you got. Those the undying flames we've heard about. Yeah, I still have trouble believing any of this is real sometimes. By the way, I did a quick sweep of the rooftops. It looks like there's enough rooms for all of us. If there was any doubt our team was always supposed to join you, that's pretty decent proof of it, right? I guess so. Yeah, there was even 5 spaces for all 5 members of Squad B. Okay, so that's where Moko is gonna stay. So Yugamu, Kyoshka, Karara, Nozomi. And then, yeah. Okay. Cool. Alright. Phew. Alone in my old familiar room. Oh, excuse me. I slumped down onto the bed. After the storm, the other academy, and 2 major battles, it actually felt kind of nice to be back here. But this wasn't where I really wanted to be. I wanted to be in my real room, the one back in the TRC. I'll survive and go home. I have to. But would the real Karuha be there? Or was she already... or was she already here? It's way too late in the day for me to start thinking about this stuff. It can wait till tomorrow. Tomorrow would be a new day. I allowed myself to relax and eventually fell asleep. Day 30, yay!
Up and Adam troops, time to rise and shine! As commanding officer responsible for the school and its students, I have an announcement to make. Get ready for your 30th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Down and dirty, it's day 30! And you know what that means? I've unlocked some new classrooms to celebrate!
Yes, sir.
What did you get access to this time, you ask?
Ooh, what is it? What do you guys think?
On the first floor, it's the metal shop! And on the second floor, the biolab!
Cool.
As usual, you can ask me more about how they work in person. See you there!
No, we can't. No, we sure can't, my dude. Because you are dead as fuck. New school facilities, huh? Well, that can wait. First I have to meet up with everyone. I love the fact that they found a way to integrate Saray into the story even though he's dead by having all of the morning announcements pre-recorded. So that way we can still see him every day and every night even though he's gone.
Oh, good morning, Takumi.
Yeah, morning. I still can't make myself believe Nozomi and Karuha are different people. They just look too much alike.
I have to go. I'll see you later.
If she were Karuha, I can't imagine she'd act so cold. Maybe the fact I get awkward around Nozomi is why she's putting distance between us. I can't help it though, being around her is so confusing. Oh, Kyoshka? Where is she? Is she on the other side? Where is she? Oh, there she is. The carriage that conveyed us here is now stationed in the parking lot on the first floor. It's a wonder the horse is pulling it way to go so fast, and all without even being seen. We should bring them some hay and water later. Does she seriously not know how a bus works? She sure don't. Okay, everybody else. Alright, everybody else is in the cafeteria. Alright, let's go. Let's go! Alright, looks like everyone's here. Still feels weird having so many people around all of a sudden. Then let's hold a killing game and thin out the herd. Oh, don't be so casual about it. Taking a life is a serious matter. If you're gonna kill someone, you gotta take your time. Really make it mean something for both of you, you know? Was that supposed to be inspiring? There being more of us could be a good thing, though. The more allies we have, the better we can defend the school. Allies, huh? Anyway, I took a quick look around the school already. It's basically identical to ours, just like Nigyo said. Apart from that huge wall of fire outside, of course. So those are the infamous Undying Flames. The sight of them fair sets my teeth on edge. You told us a little bit about them on the bus on the way here, but maybe we could get a proper explanation now?
What exactly are those flames, Takumi?
I don't really know, to be honest.
I have nothing to say to you, peasant. Tell Nozomi what she wants to know.
All we can tell you about the flames is what Sirei told us when we first got here.
Those flames, which encircle this entire school, by the way, just keep on burning. They never go out.
Never?
That's what I said.
What was it?
They don't need fuel, and they can't be extinguished. They'll keep burning on for all eternity. Hence, the undying flames.
Fire that never goes out. Sounds like something out of a fairy tale.
I had never believed it if I didn't see it with my own eyes. Heck, I'm still having trouble getting my brain to accept it.
Perhaps it's an advanced form of ninjutsu. What chakra elements does one describe for such a transformation? The flames are there to keep invaders away from LDA, right? If that's true, they must be part of the defense system. They're probably being generated somewhere on school grounds.
Yeah, maybe. To tell you the truth, we don't really understand how it works. You got them burning outside your defense room, too. That's gotta be to protect what's ever in there, right?
We think so. I tried dousing those with the fire extinguisher, but they sprang up again pretty much right away. It's gonna take a lot more than that to get inside. This really brings home how many questions are still unanswered. Siri said he'd explain everything, but then he just disappeared.
And you couldn't convince him to tell you sooner? You truly are useless.
Sorry.
Hey, that wasn't our fault.
Your defenses are a lot beefier than ours. I guess that settles it. This school is the real deal, all right.
Excuse me. Yeah, it's just like Nikio said.
Second to last Defense Academy is, well, it's a decoy. Intended to distract the enemy and make them waste their time and resources. There's nothing important here. Humanity's future depends not on the contents of our defense room, but on what's inside the one at the true Last Defense Academy.
Right.
Verily, 'twas a shock to learn we'd been risking our lives to protect me a decoy.
A shock. It was downright infuriating. The B team is no place for someone of my social standing.
It's not as if the work we did there wasn't important. The invaders took the bait and sent troops to the decoy, after all. All those attacks we fought off stopped them from focusing their entire fighting force on this school.
I still say Nikio should have told us from the beginning.
A lot of information relating to this war is classified. Maybe he didn't have permission. Even Nikio can't defy orders from above. He told us that much himself.
Orders from above. Siri mentioned higher-ups, too. Who's really controlling this war?
Fuck. Jesus Christ.
But now that the Decoys Academy is gone, that means the attacks on this one are gonna get worse, right?
Pretty much. They don't gotta decide where to send them anymore. We're all that there is.
And there's still like 70 days to go. Oh man.
I don't know if I can hold out that long.
What's the worst that could happen? Dying? If it's gonna happen anyway, maybe we should get started now. You know, get busy living or get busy dying.
Get busy living or get busy dying. You're so adorable. The way you freak out over every little thing.
The enemy attacks may get worse, but there's more of us. If we can learn to fight as a team, then...
Why fight at all? Why don't we just run?
If we use that school bus, we can cover a lot more ground than on foot. We might even be able to drive all the way back to the complex. You're babbling, sir. A warrior does not desert their posts while the enemy still draws breath, nor does a woman. Even supposing the bus could cover that kind of distance, none of us know how to get to the TRC from here. And besides, the future of humanity is at stake here. If we don't defeat the invaders, the whole world is done for. Don't tell me you actually believe all that future of humanity stuff. There's a good chance it's just a story made up to motivate us. Naturally, we considered that possibility. It was one of the first things we discussed. In the end, we decided if there was even a chance of it being true, we had no choice but to steal our resolve and do our part for those 100 days. Nozomi was very persuasive. The way she got us fired up, we couldn't help but get on board with it. I really didn't do anything special.
But how can you be so sure? Do you have any grounds or evidence to prove it's true?
You got any grounds or evidence to prove that it's not true?
I guess not.
If Sirei had been able to tell you more, you'd be sure of it too. I think that's the main difference between our two groups and why our attitudes are so different. Once Nikyo told us about World Death, we knew we couldn't stand by and let it happen. Oh, that's right, World Death. Yes, indeed. Ho ho! Humanity's future prospects without this particular asset would be grim, to say the least. It is, after all, the key to overcoming world death and ensuring a chance for future generations to thrive. Oh boy. Wait, world death? What's that? A new prominent term to deal with. This is going to overload my extra small brain. It's all starting to make sense now. You never even got that far, huh? It's no wonder you're still going back and forth on whether it's all true then. You'd best prepare yourselves. What do you mean? Excuse me. According to the information Nigyo shared with us, world death was the catalyst for this entire war. This is the thing that started it all? More than that, it's also the reason humanity is now confined to the TRC. World death has decimated the human populace and forced the survivors to take shelter underground. Decimated the populace? It's that bad?
Enough with the dramatic buildup. Just tell us what world death is. Quiet, pea-brain. The adults are talking. If we tell you, we don't want any of that, hey, is this really true? What if it's all made up stuff? Do you think you can hold on to that single thought without blowing a fuse? Come on, make with the explanation already. That's no way to talk to someone who's about to impart important wisdom. Didn't anyone ever teach you any manners, you inbred little street urchin? What, and your manners are any better, you foul-mouthed rich girl? Be quiet. Honestly, having to listen to your complaints is making my skin crawl. Spend too much time talking and you won't be ready when the enemy attacks. And if you don't fight the enemy when they attack, you die. Is that so hard to understand? So why do you insist on picking apart everything we say? I've stepped in things who could have made better soldiers than you.
She's right. Even ABC gum still has some flavor. It's more resilient than me, too. Can you really blame us for asking questions after getting dragged in this crazy war out of nowhere? That's where you're wrong. We weren't dragged into this. We were chosen as mankind's last hope. Mankind's last hope? Yes, we were chosen to represent humanity in this war, to shoulder the hopes and futures of everyone back home. We're the only ones who can stop our entire species from being wiped out. We don't have a choice in this. We have to fight. And you believe that too? Are you sure you haven't been brainwashed to think that's true? Again, you make joke of our resolve. You won't be laughing when my blade has had its way with you.
What about World Death? You just keep throwing around that name like it means something. Are you gonna actually start explaining it? You know what? I'm not telling you a thing. Go shove it up your tailpipe. Go shove it up the tailpipe of your car that you can't afford to insure. Huh? I can't work with a bunch of impatient, ineffectual, dull-witted morons. There's no point in telling you anything. Carrara, don't be like that. There's no need for us to get involved with these chumps, Nozomi. We can win this war on our own. I can't believe we wasted our food on you. We'd been better off of letting you shrivel up and use you as invader bait. Oh, you act like a big shot, but this is our school. We were here first. Yeah, we opened this place up to you after yours went kaput. If it weren't for us, you'd have nowhere to go. We could say the same for you. You and your school would have been toast if we hadn't saved your asses in the battle yesterday. Don't get smart with me, pretty boy. I'll murderize you. Don't mangle the word murder like that. That word deserves to be treated with respect. Oh boy.
It's no surprise these peasants can't speak properly. They don't show the slightest sign that they've taken anything on board. Poverty must have dulled their wits to the point they can't even hold a conversation.
Well, excuse the heck out of me. I'd rather be poor than an absolutely rotten human being.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm actually on Gaku's side.
Seriously, what's the big idea showing up out of nowhere and acting like you've got the right to boss us around?
You've made it obvious you lack the experience and expertise to defend the school on your own. It's only natural that we step in to superintend.
You know what would help relieve some of this tension? A killing game!
Oh, if you want to try to escape, be my guest. I'm gonna come after you, though. The thrill of the chase. I wonder how far you'd get if I amputated your legs first.
Watch it, man. I may not hit girls, but I won't hold back against another guy.
Killing game? Anyone? Just one murder. That's all I ask.
Oh my god, I know Darumi's crazy, but she's like so fucking funny.
That's enough. You all need to calm down. Takumi's right. We won't get anywhere if we don't work together. Wake up and smell the roofies, Nozomi. That Dreadnought-class deadbeat's as bad as the rest of them. The moment your back is turned, he'll spike your drink and take you back to his room. I'd never do anything like that. I really wouldn't. You know that, right? Please, everyone, we shouldn't be fighting amongst ourselves. Why can't we just be friends? Friends with these guys? Don't make me laugh. Befriending those cosplay convention rejects certainly is asking a lot from normal people like us. How dare you, sir? I'll not let that insult slide. Choose your fate, face the judgment of the Holy Jumanji sword, or repent and die by your own hand. I demand satisfaction. Satisfaction, my ass. Ima may be a jerk, but he's our jerk. I've had just about all I can stand of your loathsome visages. We're done here. Come on, Nozomi. But... yeah, get lost. See if we care. If I never see your dumb faces again, it'll be too soon. Alright, trying to press the issue now will only make things worse. It would be nice if we could talk more tomorrow, though. The team from the second campus left with their heads held high. They were barely out the door before the others started venting. What's with those guys? Are we really gonna have to spend the rest of our 100 days with them? I agree, their attitude is positively sickening. Like you want to talk. You brought back some interesting friends with you, Takumi. So this is my fault? I know I've got no right to contribute, but what do you think that world that they mentioned is? I'm really curious now.
Don't sweat it.
Don't even think about it. It's all mind games. They're just trying to get inside our heads.
Damn it, I still feel like I want to hit something. I think I'll go back to my room and cool off.
I guess I'll do that too. No killing game? No, alright, maybe next time.
Almost everybody except Aito left the room. I didn't have the heart to stop them. The tension was already close to the breaking point. Well, that could have gone better. I never expected everyone to turn on each other. Same here. It's not going to be easy getting them to work together. If Saray or Hiriko were here, they'd know what to do. But it's no use wishing things were different. We need to think of a way to resolve this problem. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I need some time alone to think. Aito and I parted ways and I headed back to my room. After that disaster of a meeting, it's hard to imagine ever reconciling the two groups. There's gotta be some way. Maybe we just need more time.
Huh?
Come to think of it, new rooms were unlocked, weren't they? Oh yeah, I forgot. I think I'll go check them out. I could use something to take my mind off all this. It's the metal shop and the bio lab. Whoa. This isn't quite what I expected from a metal shop. It's more like something you'd find on a military base. There are all kinds of deadly-looking weapons lined up, and the air is thick with the smell of metal shavings and gunpowder. Oh, and she's here. We can make traps here. I should try it out sometime. Oh, yeah. I only wish I had a magic circle to contain you, Sir Takomi. Then I could easily cut you down the moment you try anything. I'm not gonna... Ah, the way the air smells in here is really putting me at ease. Huh? Seriously? You like this? With all the metal and gunpowder? I know it's not exactly the aroma one would associate with a sophisticated lady like myself. But the Osuzukis actually rose to prominence thanks to our involvement with weapons development. Weapons development. In the beginning, our family was just the Suzukis. We were small-time arms engineers and gun runners. We grew the business little by little from there, expanding our reach until it encompassed all aspects of life in the TRC. That gave us the necessary prestige to evolve from Suzuki to Osuzuki. The rest is history. Is that how names get changed? Workshops like this are just as integral to my family's identity as the swanky mansions where we live. This industrial atmosphere is baked into my DNA. Being here is like returning to my natural habitat. Okay, I guess that makes sense. It seems only fitting that this should be the place where I write a new chapter in our family's illustrious history. I'll create weapons the likes of which the world has never seen and eradicate those pesky invaders once and for all.
Before our mighty others flee, great and powerful Osuzuki!
The invaders would rule the day they crossed an Osuzuki.
Man, I'm glad she's on our side. She is on our side, right?
Maybe you should tell that to those friends of yours. Getting on my bad side is not a good idea. If they all commit seppuku 3 times in quick succession, I might forgive them for their insolence.
Again with that. I'm not sure or doing it more than once is supposed to work. I don't think she's pretending not to know me. Karuo would never have to put on an act this convincing. Is she really not Karuo?
Look out, Nozomi, that perv is waiting for a chance to pounce on you.
So he's like the yokai Yamachichi that steals its victims' life force by sucking in their breath. The holy Jumanji sword will strike him down. I keep telling you, I wouldn't do that. Damn it. She's more cautious of me now than ever. At this rate, I'll never get to talk to her. What am I supposed to do? You shouldn't have freaked out so much when you met her for the first time. Oh. Interesting. So this is the biolab. Looks less like a classroom and more like something out of a horror movie. Of course he's here. What are you laughing at? I can't help it. I mean, look at all this equipment. It's hot with a capital H. Now that this room's open, I can whip a whole host of medical supplies whenever we need them. I'm almost afraid to ask, but what kind of supplements are we talking about? Mostly stuff that gives our hemo-anima a boost. We can use them to augment our physical abilities, too. Nigyo did say there were facilities like this tucked away in the dark corners of the school. It's pretty sweet that I finally get to see one. I guess second to last academy had a lab like this too, but it never got unlocked. That does sound like it would be useful. But is it ethical? We're basically using performance-enhancing drugs, right? Oh, you're worried about the morality of a little thing like that? You're such a Boy Scout, Takumi. With everything in this lab, we have the potential to go much further. A lot of this stuff was developed as the result of illegal experiments. For most people, no amount of knowledge is worth that kind of atrocity. And now that research is all ours. The fiendish, the outlandish, the unpleasant. It's all right here at our fingertips. And what could we use it for? For a start, we could probably make some killer modifications to ourselves, just like my family did to me. You mean like the way your arm stretches? You know, it's always been my dream to mod somebody else's body. I'd be gentle, and I'd make sure any changes I made were tasteful. Say, Takumi, you feel like discarding your humanity?
Hey!
Absolutely not. Let me know if you change your mind. In the meantime, I'll just make do with my fantasies. Alright, I visited both the rooms that were unlocked. But wait. I guess I'll go back to my room. No, I want to talk to the twins and Takamaru. No. I want to... I wanted to talk to the twins and talk... Between all the arguing and exploration, today's really taken it out of me. Is there anything I can do to get everyone to see eye to eye, or are their attitudes towards fighting just too different? We're representing... We're representing all of humanity. They chose us, above all others, to defend the world from the invaders. We're the only ones who can do this, so it's only natural that we give it our all. Mankind's future is in our hands. It's our responsibility. I never thought of this as a responsibility. Fighting was just a means to an end, a way for me to get home. Would I feel differently if I knew about world death? Was I ever gonna find out what this war was all about? Who dat? Someone's at the door. Could it? No, it's not. It's Aito. I open the door. Yep. I knew it. Good evening, Takumi. Do you have a minute? Oh, it's you. Were you expecting somebody else? Sorry to disappoint. No, it's not like that. What's up? Nothing in particular. I just thought it would be nice to chat. I never got a chance to tell you how happy I was to see you again. I was out of my mind with worry the whole time you were gone. Oh, really? I thought maybe you disappeared like Hiriko. It went 5 whole days without any contact from you after all. Sorry, I wasn't exactly in a position to get in touch.
What happened to you during the storm? How did you get separated? I'm not really sure. All I remember is that I passed out and I woke up with an aching head. By then, I was already on my own, somewhere miles away from here, and after that, Nigio found me and took me to the other school.
Perhaps you got sent flying by the storm.
I guess it's possible, but... Excuse me. I can't really think of anything else that would explain it.
Well, you're okay now. That's the important thing. But while we're on the subject of the other school, what's going on between you and that Nozomi girl?
Huh?
When you're around her, you're different. Almost like she's special to you. But you seem troubled as well. What's going on? I'd like to help if I can. Although if it's something romantic, bear in mind I don't have any experience in that area. Oh, was that really it?
No, not exactly. It's kind of weird, to be honest.
You might not believe me, but will you still hear me out?
Of course. Now that I've been given the go-ahead, it all came spilling out. I told Aito about Karuwa, my childhood friend. Then there was the matter of Nozomi and her uncanny unlikeness. They were so alike that I couldn't accept that they were different people. And as much as Nozomi looked and sounded like Karuwa, she had no idea who I was. I told Aito all about it and the theories I'd come up with, and how the whole thing was messing me up.
You weren't kidding when you said it was weird.
I thought maybe she had amnesia, but she'd never mentioned hitting her head or having any gaps in her memory. Not that I've been able to talk to her long enough to ask about it. Come on, Aito, say something.
Oh, sorry. This whole thing reminds me of a sci-fi novel I read a while back.
What happened to it?
The main character ends up in a place that's both familiar and different, a parallel universe. Parallel universes aren't just other worlds, or even the past or the future. They're alternate realities, taking place at the same time as ours.
Alternate realities.
It's a fairly common trope. Depending on the story, a parallel universe can be completely alien or eerily similar to the reality we know. In the book I'm thinking of, the main character travels to another universe. He finds there's another version of himself, another him, living his own slightly different life.
You think that's the connection between Nozomi and Karuwa? Like they're alternate versions of each other?
I know it sounds ridiculous, but humor me for a moment. It would explain a lot. It would mean Karuwa and Nozomi are the same person, hence all the similarities, but at the same time they're different. They've lived completely different lives. That would account for Nozomi not knowing you, don't you think?
I don't know, Aito. Maybe that's how stuff works in sci-fi, but I'm having a hard time believing it could happen in real life. The fact that they're bringing up alternate realities as a plot line makes me think it actually is part of the main story.
I suppose you're right. It's a little unrealistic. But the situation we're in is already pretty far removed from what we used to consider reality. Perhaps my sense of what is or isn't realistic has gotten warped from all the strange things that have been happening to us lately.
He's right. If you told me a few weeks ago by stabbing myself in the heart to give myself special powers and fight monsters, I wouldn't have believed that either.
Sorry for putting forward such a bizarre idea. I haven't been much help, have I?
That's not true. It really helped to get all this off my chest. And it's such a weird story. Most people probably wouldn't believe me. I couldn't have told just anyone about this.
I'm honored, and I'll gladly hear you out. If you want to talk again, no matter how strange it is. You sure have had some peculiar experiences, from the ghostly invader and now this.
Oh, right. I almost forgot about that. We still haven't figured out what the heck he even is. I haven't seen that invader since I got back, but the next thing I do, I'm gonna make sure he answers for what he's done.
Don't take any unnecessary risks. You have no idea how dangerous he could be.
I know, I'll be careful. Well then, I think I've taken up enough of your time. I should get going. Good night, Takumi. Sleep well. With that, Aito left, pausing at the door to give me one last smile. Oh my god, I love them. I ship it. Parallel universes. Could any of it be true? It sounds so bizarre. The more I think about it, the more it starts to make sense. Is that what's going on here? Are Karawa and Nozomi alternate versions of the same person? Either way, I won't be able to put this issue to rest until I talk to her. Even after venting to Aito, the frustration I was feeling still wouldn't go away. I turned in for the day and gradually fell into a light, fitful sleep. Day 31.
Up and Adam troops! Get ready for your 31st day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend a nut. Be ready to give your lot.
Yes, sir. It's morning. Guess I'll go to the cafeteria. I just hope everyone's a little less prickly today. All the new kids are still in their rooms. Okay. Oh, it's just us? Yeah, no sign of the second campus guys anywhere. Just so you know, none of us picked a fight with them or told them not to come. They just decided not to come on their own.
Fine by me. Who wants to deal with those jerks first thing in the morning? Everyone turned so hostile lately. I'm loving it.
We can't go on like this forever. We're gonna have to talk things out with them eventually. You saw how things went down yesterday, Mr. Otsuki. Does it really seem like they'll listen to our side of things? That doesn't mean we shouldn't try. Our conversation was interrupted by the sound of the door opening as somebody new came into the room. Oh, good morning, Nozomi. Good morning.
It's you, huh? What are you doing here?
Hey!
Gaku, be nice. She can use the cafeteria if she wants.
Oh, did you come to betray your friends and join our side? One of us.
Is that it? Sorry to disappoint you, but no. There's something I wanted to discuss with you guys. Okay. What's going on, Nozomi? What did you want to talk about, Nozomi? Are you finally going to tell us the whole story about that world death thing? Sorry, I'd like to, but Kurara and the others are dead set against it. I know they can be difficult sometimes, but they're still my friends. I can't go against their decision behind their backs.
What do you want then?
I was thinking it might be a good idea to set different times for us to use the cafeteria, at least for a while. If our two groups stay separate, we can reduce the chances of things escalating like they did yesterday. Yeah, I guess there's something in that. It shouldn't be too hard to organize. Our group has a training routine we go through every morning. We're gonna keep that up here, so we don't need the cafeteria until later. Excuse me. Wow, you train this early in the morning? That's the kind of dedication I can only dream of. It's all for the good of humanity. We can't afford to lose this war.
Ugh, you sound like a walking recruitment poster. That's a lot of big talk from someone who can't even use Hemo Anima.
Kaku! There's always bound to be some friction when two groups with competing values come together. It's like when two video game companies merge. Sooner or later, one of their flagship series always ends up getting buried. I feel sorry for the fans. At any rate, I think it's best if we keep our distance until we've all calmed down. That's all I wanted to say. I'll be going now. Wait a minute. While you're here, I wanted to ask you. Sorry, the others are waiting for me. Nozomi brushed off my questions and left without even sparing a passing glance. That was fun, huh? It's like the management sent the liaison officer to get our butts in gear and start up the killing game. That chick really hates you, huh, Takumi? Yep. So she turned you down. So what? She might be cute, but she wants to go out with somebody who's always talking about saving humanity and stuff. But who wants to... Guys, don't be insensitive. Takumi needs to be alone with his pain. I'm not sure that's the best approach either. Don't worry, you get used to being hated pretty quickly. That's something I learned early in life.
Hey!
The breakfast that day was tasteless. Whoops. Nozomi's doing all she can to avoid me. I'll never be able to talk to her at this rate. I shouldn't let that get me down, not when there's so much else going on.
Huh?
Alright, what should I do today? I've got plenty of free time. Cool. Oh. Cool. Okay. What do we got? Tsubasa, Takemaru. Where are the other students? They're just not here. Oh, they're all in the gym. Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay. Springtrap? Why would you wanna go Five Nights at Freddy's? Is this where you wanna be? I just don't get it. Why would you wanna go Five Nights at Freddy's? Hi Tsubasa, how you doing, sweetie? Class weapon mods? You've come to the right place. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Oh, cool. New ability. Ooh. Yes. Nice. Okay. Perfect. You know where to find me if you need anything else. Thank you, Tsubasa. I love you. Mwah. Library, biolab.
Yeah, let's go to the battle lounge. Hey, Shoma. Bye, Shoma. Okay, War room. Skip-o-matic. Let me go to the rec room. Okay. So Tsubasa, Takemaru, or Darumi. Okay. I could also... do a VR training library or go exploring. Well, I did just get the fire extinguisher upgrade and I need some more resources, so yeah, let's go exploring. Why not? Hey, Takemaru. Okay, so yeah, none of the non-playable characters. Let's take Tsubasa, Takemaru, and Gaku.
Let's go!
Take your time. Wall of fire. In order to pass through an undying flame space, you'll need to have a firefighter level that corresponds to that space. You can increase your firefighter level progressing through the story. Cool. Okay. Where is the... Oh, is it? It's over here? Yeah, okay. Go over here then. Alright. Let's do it! Okay.
Might as well take it.
Jesus
A
Christ.
little something for me.
Okay.
We did it.
Oh, okay. Alright. Let's go. I'm ready.
Prepped and ready. Bang, bang, bang!
Full throttle! Eat this!
Okay.
I'm good whenever. Are you okay?
Thanks for that. I'll show you what's up. That's what I'm talking about!
Okay.
I feel so weak!
Alright.
Hauling ass!
I've got this.
Nice.
All right.
Let me at him! Mow him down!
Okay.
Locked and loaded. Watch out.
Nice.
Ooh, a little something for me.
Okay.
Might as well take it.
Ooh, a little something for me.
I'll take that.
Nice. Oh. Nice. Sure. See what we can find. Yeah. Cool.
Ooh, a little something for me.
Okay. Dang, man. Okay.
Might as well take it.
All right.
Might as well take it.
Oh. Okay.
I'm beat.
All good. Nice. Ding dong, bing bong.
Eddie. You never know when. Well then.
Good night, Saray. The day's almost over. I'm not all that tired, but there's nothing else I really want to do. I guess I'll rest up so I can be nice and fresh tomorrow. I got changed and went to bed, praying there wouldn't be an attack during the night. And there was not. Very nice. Ding dong, bing bong.
Get ready for your 32nd day. Prepare to spend a. Be ready to give your lot.
Yes, sir. Morning already. I should go to the cafeteria. Although I doubt she'll be there today. Oh, Yushka. Morning. Confound it all, is this Lady Kurara's doing? Her mischief truly knows no bounds. Kyoshika, what's the matter? Somebody absconded with the holy Jumanji sword while I was in the bathroom. I let this slide the last time Lady Kurara pulled this trick, but this time I'm going to make my displeasure known. Wouldn't it be easier to just take your sword into the bathroom with you? Take it with me. Surely you gestured to Takumi. Such a thing would be the height of impropriety. Besides, I'm far too embarrassed to think she was watching me do my business. Oh, I see. But I'm not supposed to be talking to you. Excuse me, I must be going. Huh. Alright. Morning, y'all. Just as I thought, it was just the original team. Nozomi did say she'd try to keep the two groups separate, and only figures she wouldn't be here. So, not like I care or anything, but do those guys really train every morning? It's not like I care either, but yeah, I heard them going at it when I passed the gym earlier. I actually don't care. I'm not even being coy about it. That's some impressive work ethic, though. You guys are talking an awful lot about something you claim not to care about. Seeing other people working hard really makes you feel like garbage, huh? Or is that just me? Whatever, man. Training only gets you so far. In a real fight, it all comes down to guts. Shoma, what the fuck? Shoma, are you alright? What even? Shoma? Oh, yes, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to space out like that. My head just kind of went blank for a minute. Maybe I've contracted a disease that makes my brain melt from lack of use. Either way, it's nothing serious. That sounds incredibly serious. There he goes again. It's melting again. Quick, somebody cut off his head. The Revive-O-Matic will fix it when it puts him back together. Maybe, 50-50. You can't solve all your problems with beheadings. But Mr. Gonzaki barely contributes anything, even when his brain is solid. I think we're safe just ignoring him. Dude, that's harsh. I can't say I 100% disagree, but still. It's true, Shoma's always been on the quiet side, but this goes way beyond that. None of us were really sure what to do about Shoma. We ate fast and left him out on his own. Once breakfast was over, we all went back to our rooms. What now? We're still no closer to patching things up with the team from the other school. We can't let things continue the way they are. But how can I get two such different groups of people to get along? Guess I'll have to try whatever I can, my own way. Okay. They're all still training in the gym like a bunch of tryhards. Let's do a VR mission. Yeah. Oh, I did all of them already. Okay. Let's go to the library then. Okay, let's see. I'm curious about what lies beyond. Porn. It's porn. Read a book and study. Time will pass. Yeah. I'll try reading this book. There are many types of performance-enhancing drugs. Steroids that increase muscle mass, stimulants that heighten the mind, blood-producing medicines that increase the number of red blood cells. Most sports ban the use of such substances. Engaging in competition while using such drugs goes against the principles of fair play. They're basically talking about doping, right? It may not be fair, but I get why people are tempted to do it.
Huh?
There's times when you have to do whatever it takes to win. That's not what you were supposed to take away from that, Takumi. Free time. Let's hang out with somebody. Let's ooh, I want to hang out with Tsubasa. Let's hang out with Tsubasa. Hi, Tsubasa.
Wow, really? You know so much about this stuff.
Tsubasa, who are you talking to?
Oh, Busco de Gama III, of course. We were just making small talk.
Busco de what?
That's the name of the school bus. She's part of the team, so I figured she needed a name, right? Right? She says she agrees.
Dang. Tsubasa really loves cars. I was at a loss for words. Your experience unlocked the keyword vehicle. Actually, I need to look up what the hell those hashtag words are actually for. Because I forgot.
Eddie, so you never know. Well then.
Good night. Another day. They've been going by faster than usual. Not that I'm complaining. I want to get to day 100 and get out of here as soon as I can. And when I get home, I'll be able to clear up the whole Kara Nezumi thing, right? Anyway, I'm going to bed. And so ended my 32nd day. Ooh. Flashback time.
Hey, Taki?
What's up?
Did you get any chocolate today?
Huh? Chocolate?
Oh, for Valentine's Day. Is that where they're playing the fucking smooth jazz? Because it's Valentine's Day?
You know, it is Valentine's Day after all.
I bet you he forgot.
Oh, that's today? It totally slipped my mind.
Yeah, of
Anyway,
course he did.
I don't think I got any. How about you? Did you give anyone some?
No, of course not. It's against the rules to bring your own snacks to school.
Then why'd you ask?
Sorry. I guess I wasn't thinking.
It's not such a rare thing for boys and girls to be friends when they're little. But as they get older, they tend to start noticing differences between each other more and more, and end up drifting apart. That's not how it was with me and Karuha. We remained close through elementary and junior high. Of course, that doesn't mean our relationship didn't change a little. I used to think of her as just a part of my family, but after we got older, yeah, I was aware of the differences, alright. Even then, there was one thing that didn't change. Karuha and I were always together.
So, I tried making Valentine's chocolate myself this year.
Oh yeah? How'd it go?
I worked up my courage and handed it over before I went to school.
Okay.
Huh?
She accepted it, but I don't know if she'll actually try any. She left the box on the kitchen table when she left for work, too.
Oh! It was for your mom! Yeah, that's pretty cool, though. Going through all the trouble of making it from scratch to show her how much you care.
Well, technically, it wasn't just for her.
Okay.
Here,
Yep.
For me.
we might not be allowed to do it at school, but we're on our way home now, so...
Thanks.
I worked hard on it, you know? You'd better take the time to really appreciate it.
Yeah, sure. I have to get you something nice in return.
No, that's okay. If you want to give me something, promise me you'll show me the stars someday. Preferably through an astronomical telescope.
An astro what?
An astrobot. Astrobot.
It's an instrument you use to see things that are far away. I read about it in one of those old books in the library.
Astrobot.
I'd love to use one to look up at the night sky one day. That'd be so cool.
Stars? Here, in the complex? You know that's impossible.
I can dream, can I? Honestly, Tacky, you've got no imagination.
Shut up.
Cute.
Day 33.
Dong ding bing bong. Ding dong bing bong.
Get ready for your 33rd day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to be ready to give your...
Thank you, Sarai. It's no surprise I dream about Carla, the way she's been on my mind so much lately. It really brings home how alike she and Nozomi are, though. No, alike isn't the word for it. They're exactly the same. That parallel universe theory is starting to look more and more attractive. But if Nozomi's an alternate version of Carla, what is she doing here? Is it just a coincidence that I happen to know the other her? Thinking about this isn't gonna get me anywhere. I should head over to the cafeteria. Oh, Tsubasa. Where you at? There she is! Morning, Takumi. Looks like we made it through another day without an attack, huh? Still, not knowing when the enemy will attack is pretty stressful. Sometimes I feel so nervous I could just vomit. Yep. Yes, ma'am. Try not to overthink it. Whenever the next attack comes, we'll deal with it, just like we always have. I hope so. They're all in the gym. Or they're all in the cafeteria. Why is everybody in the cafeteria? Uh-oh. I thought they would be in the gym. Huh? What are they doing here?
Pop those eyes back into your head, peasant. You look like a middle-aged hotel manager who got caught peeping. Sir Takumi, surely you'd never do such thing. That creaking in the wall last night, was that you? I know not what you think you saw, but I assure you, you are mistaken. I was simply messing around with my sword. Okay, never mind. Oh, actually, I'm kind of curious now. For the record, we're not here to patch things up with you guys. We're just answering the call. What does that mean? I asked them to come. There's something I want you to hear. All of you. What's so important that we all need to be here? Shoma was acting strangely lately. He tried to brush it off, and I pressed him on it. And he finally told me what was bothering him. Shoma had another dream. One that unearthed a repressed memory. Another one? Shoma. Kiyoshika. Please. Is it true, Shoma? Did you remember something? Well, I thought we agreed Mr. Gonzaki's dreams were nothing to worry about. He even said so himself. Well, it was easy enough to dismiss them the first time, but now it's happened again. Shoma has more to say. He wants everyone to hear it so we're all on equal ground and we won't fight about it later. That's his excuse for wasting our time. I'm sorry, but I don't want it to feel like I'm keeping this from anyone. Secrets always lead to conflict later on. And I hate conflict more than I hate eating 3 square meals a day.
Yeah, I can tell. Isn't 3 square meals a day meant to be a good thing?
So, was your dream from before not an actual dream? It really did happen. Usually when you wake up from a dream, you can always tell right away that it is a dream. Memories aren't like that. I mean, both the images in our mind, there are clear differences between both our images in our mind. There's clear differences between the two. I'm sure you can all tell. Gaku is standing above the floor. Do you guys see that? Aito too, in the background. They're both above the floor. See? See? They're flying. They're both flying. That's why I can say with certainty that this was a memory. You guys mind filling us in on the lore here?
Just shut up and listen. We don't get it either.
What did you remember so far, Shoma? Maybe we should go over that again.
Last time you said you were hooked up to some freaky machine in a weird hospital. What was it called again? Kamakura? Huh? Lady Nozomi, is something the matter?
Oh, it's nothing.
And those machines are the same ones we've got here, right? The ones we can't get to work?
Yes, I think that covers everything.
We still haven't figured out what those machines are for, though, or why they were both at the hospital and here at the school. Did you remember something that could help with that?
Yes, I think what I remembered this time might explain a lot of it. This time I remembered why I was put in those machines at Kamakura.
Oh.
It was some kind of experiment. The hospital was conducting research into something, and I was a research subject.
What is it they were researching?
That part's still a little fuzzy. I don't think I can remember it just yet. But I remember somebody in a white coat looking at me from outside the machine.
Okay.
And they said something. Something about my blood.
The hemoanima.
Your blood?
I couldn't hear very well because of the glass in the way. But it sounded like they said there was something special about my blood.
Yeah, the hemoanima.
Special blood? You think it's got something to do with the hemoanima?
But hemoanima comes from the infusers. Our blood's just the medium it uses to manifest. It shouldn't matter whether someone's blood is special or not, should it? Nozomi, please, if you're hiding something, speak up. The mystery is fucking killing me at this point.
So your blood's different from normal people, Shoma? You got a crazy high midichlorian count or something? Are you a Jedi? Can you use the Force?
I don't know, but it seems like it's different.
How can you not know? It's your own body we're talking about.
Like I said, the memory's still a little fuzzy, and I was barely awake at the time anyway. There was one other thing, right, Shoma? Yes, I did remember something else.
The hospital had more than one of those machines. I wasn't the only one who'd been put in one.
Oh?
It was all of you, too.
All of us.
What?
Holy shit, it is everyone. You were all in those machines at Kamakura, just like me.
We must have all been research subjects for the same experiment. We all have the same special kind of blood.
Then it has to have something to do with the hemoanima.
Dude, what are you talking about? Us in those machines?
Oh, that includes our group too? Yeah, it wasn't clear enough for me to see all the machines, but I'm pretty sure everyone who's here now were all in there.
Oh my god, Nozomi. You are killing me with this fucking silence, girl.
Speak up! Speak up! You crazy, man. The first time I saw any of you was when I woke up here in the academy. You saying we all met before and forgot about it? In my memory, you all had your eyes closed. I think you were unconscious. I was just barely awake, though. Maybe that's why I was able to remember it. But there's no doubt in my mind that all of this is true. We were all put into those machines at the hospital. We were all part of an experiment there, sometime before we came to this school. But I've never heard of Kamakura General. How could I have checked into it?
Same here. I never go to the hospital. I don't have money to spare on medical bills.
And my robust health is second only to my dedication to my sister. You didn't have to bring me into this. I mean, that's his whole character, is bringing you into everything, so. See, it doesn't add up. We couldn't have been there. Wait, what if it was after the invaders attacked the complex, when our powers first awakened? As soon as I defeated the enemy in my neighborhood, I started to feel dizzy. Before I knew it, I blacked out, and I'm guessing the same thing happened to all of you. When I came to, I was at the academy with no idea how I got there. Naturally, I assumed we were brought here immediately after we passed out, but what if that's not the case? We may have spent weeks or even months in that hospital first, and the gap in our memory would mean we're none the wiser. Yeah, that kind of twist happens in killing games all the time. Yeah, it happened in all 3 Danganronpa games. Yeah, the students in the first game forgot their time at the academy, the students in the second game forgot that they were part of the Despair cult, and the students in the third game forgot that they were in a reality series. Yeah. Amnesia has always been a part of this series. It's possible, though, don't you think? If we accept Shoma's memories are true, then that's the only explanation.
So then, what did they do to us while we were in there?
Some kind of research, right? Special blood? Maybe it's related to the hemoanima after all. I think so, too. That's the only thing we all have in common.
Oh, enough already.
Kurara's shrill voice shattered the contemplative mood that had settled over us. Here she comes to ruin everything again.
You interrupted our training for this? To hear this piece of trash talk about his ridiculous fantasies? Who the hell cares about any of that?
But this could be important. We might be able to find out more about hemoanima.
But Shoma didn't remember any important details. If we can't use this information, then where's the point in worrying about it?
Why are you even lending his ravings any credence in the first place? It's obviously nothing but a bunch of lame-brained hogwash.
Consider this. Would understanding hemoanima better give us any practical advantage against the invaders? We understand it well enough to use it. Should we not just concentrate on defending the school? This is not the time to get sidetracked and waste our energy on unimportant details.
Unimportant?
We're never going to learn the whole truth of what's going on here. We've made our peace with that. And now that we've been given this mission, we have no choice but to do it. There's no other option. So how about you all shut up and start pulling your weight like the rest of us?
Nico didn't tell us everything, but he did explain why he couldn't. A lot of the details about the war are just too important. If he told us and they were somehow leaked, it would ruin everything. Even if being kept in the dark is frustrating, we've accepted that it's for the greater good. We've decided to give our all to win this war and worry about the details later.
In other words, we have the capacity to show perspective and determination. Are those completely alien concepts to you maggots? I mean, look at you, coming up with weird stories and theories about stuff that does not matter. You've been given a mission, why can't you just do it? Well, you little cockroach, I'm talking to you. Huh? First you refuse to fight, then you muddy matters with this nonsense. I'm getting tired of it. What is that sprite? What in the fuck? She looks like Jack Skellington. Jesus Christ. It's hard to take her seriously with the mask. It's like, all the shit she's saying is super, like, mean and serious, but she's like is the face of a fucking cartoon character.
Just looking at you makes me want to vomit.
I'm sorry. I never meant to cause all this trouble. You're probably right. It's all just a fantasy. My brain's always been as powerful as pond scum. It's now it's finally breaking down and making me lose touch with reality. My sincere apologies. I won't do it again. I'll just spend the rest of the 100 days in the corner, standing out as little as possible.
Shoma began backing away, but Kurara stepped in to block his path.
That self-deprecating act isn't going to cut it this time. You need to be made an example of.
What are you talking about, Kurara?
Don't try to stop me, Nozomi. This bug needs squishing, and I'm the one who's going to do it. This so-called defense unit is full of wishy-washy work-shy nitwits, and he's the worst out of all of them. His very existence is an insult to everything we stand for. I've had enough of it.
What happened to her? Kurara's always been mean, but she's totally blowing her stack right now. I think what you mean to say is she's always been a bitch, but she's being even more of a bitch right now than she has been before.
If you really want to make up for what you've done, you should just disappear.
But I...
And I don't mean hiding in your room either. I want you out of this academy.
Oh, we're back to this shit again, huh?
Do you understand? I don't care where you go, but I don't want you here.
Well, the thing about that is...
Zip it, no excuses. Get out, move out, mosey, shuffle, scram, depart, disappear, get out.
Hey, leave him alone, you...
Gaku stepped in and grabbed Kurara's shoulder in an attempt to hold her back. None of us were prepared for what happened next.
Get your filthy hands off me!
Whoa, that was awesome.
Such a magnificent boxing technique. Nothing can withstand those fists of fury. She can box?
And Osazuki receives education in everything we need to enforce our will on society. Political, financial, physical. We can handle any conflict and come out on top. I'm a member of the upper echelons for a reason, pea-brain. My family has sculpted me into a paragon of refinement. If any upstart peasant dares to defy my personal space, there will be consequences.
Damn it, you'll get yours when the revolution comes.
Sorry, man, I wish I could help, but you know how it is. I don't hate girls, no matter how much they deserve it.
Stop it, Kurara, please. That's enough.
So I'm guessing you didn't have anything else to tell us. Maybe we should get going. Yeah, maybe you should. What a vexing way to start the morning. Let us return to our training, friends. Come, Lady Kurara.
My wrath must be appeased.
Your friends suck.
It's not that I don't appreciate you trying, but I think it's best if we drop this for now. I'll try to convince them, but it's gonna take time. Anyway, I'm sorry it came to this. I really am.
Nozomi gave us an apologetic glance and went to join her friends. Even after the team from the second campus had left, none of us could settle down. If anything, we only got more heated.
I'm sorry, Shoma. I never thought it would blow up like this.
No, it's my fault. The other team already doesn't like us, and now I've made it worse by annoying them with my nonsense. I'm so useless.
Well said.
Brother dearest, don't agree with him.
That tomato lady really ran ham on you, huh? She made you look like trash.
She hit me.
Even my dad didn't hit me. I mean, how could he? I've never met the guy.
Is that a good thing?
Those guys are really pissing me off. Ain't no way we're ever gonna make things work with them.
The way I see it, there's only one way to resolve this. Starts with a K, ends with an Alien game. And it's totally still a genre with untapped potential.
Terumi, please just give it a rest, alright?
I'm sorry. If I was better at handling human relationships, this never would have happened. The mood here just keeps getting worse. Gloom descended on the cafeteria, and we gradually filed out to make our way back to our room, our hearts heavier than they had been in a long time. I'm exhausted already, but there's still plenty of day left. I should try and make the most of it. The invaders might still attack at any time. I've got to be ready for when they do. Jesus, do these fuckers ever do anything other than train? I'm gonna go hang out with Aito. Aito, what are you doing in here? I was analyzing the video from our defensive battles. I wanted to work on the behavioral pattern of each invader and use that to inform our future battles. You really are a born researcher, huh? I never even considered analyzing the data. I'm not physically strong, so this is the only way I can make myself useful. Your experience unlocked the keyword #video. Still don't know what those mean. Free time. Wonder when the twins are gonna finally do something. I wonder what world death is. Yeah, me too, girl. Those guys from the Second Academy have a warped sense of reality. They'd better not get too close to me or my sister. Don't want to spend time with Darumi? Yeah, why not? We've already had a bunch of drama today, might as well subject ourselves to some Darumi. There she is. Hey, Takumi, come watch a movie with me. I'm cool with watching a movie, but what did you have in mind? You weren't gonna watch something gory and messed up, were you? Of course not. What was with the long pause? You're up to something. No, I'm not. I actually just want to watch a horror movie with you. Then just tell me what kind of horror movie. Please, just give me a quick summary. Is it so messed up you can't even tell me what it's about? Oh, God. Oh, boy. Darumi likes Saw movies. Or like something even worse.
At ease, soldiers. You never know when. Well then, good night.
Are we ever gonna rescue the wrestler girl? I mean, they said that she got captured by the invaders, so shouldn't we be prioritizing, like, trying to save her? I mean, they haven't even mentioned her since Takumi arrived at the other academy, so there weren't any enemy attacks today. I'm more worried about the state of things inside the school. Even if becoming one big team is too much to ask, I hope we can at least get by without more infighting. Before long, I drifted off into a dreamless sleep. Day 34. Ding dong bing bong! Ding dong bing bong!
Up and at 'em, troops! Time to rise and shine!
I like the Shirokuma mug.
Get ready for your 34th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend a... Be ready to give...
Okay, I just wanted to see if there's anything different. Okay, time to check out the cafeteria. Oh, we're... Only the twins are in the cafeteria today? Okay, Squad B is already in the gym.
And everybody else is still in their rooms? That's weird. Alright. Hi, Darumi.
Hey, Takumi. Beautiful morning, isn't it? Perfect day for us to stop murdering each other, am I right? It's like everything we've worked to build up to is about to crash and burn. I'm so hype.
Crashing and burning. Yeah, that's a pretty good description of how it feels right now. Sure enough, it's just our old original group. Not that I expect to see the others after yesterday. I knew it was a good idea to smother my rice with ketchup and mayo. It gives it such a greasy texture.
Chocolate-covered bananas and fried shrimp make a good combination. The sweet and spicy flavors are a constant competition.
At least these two are happy.
Geez, it's boring around here. Can't believe I haven't woken up to a severed head in my bed yet. I just wasn't made for peace times. Maybe I'll cut my own head off just for something to do.
And Darumi's the same as ever. No use waiting around until Nozomi will show up. I might as well just eat and get going. I ate a hasty breakfast and headed back to my room. No stopping to talk to anyone longer than I had to. As much as this rift between our two groups bothers me, it's also been a while since the last attack. There's bound to be another one soon. I should make sure I'm prepared. Free time! Jesus, they're still in the gym. And that's gonna be all for today. I know this is a little shorter, I know, but last time I did do a 4-hour episode, so I wanted to make this one a little bit shorter. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you for doing so. I love you, I miss you already, and hopefully I will see you again very, very soon. Mwah. Bye-bye!